The haunted round tomb in Vietnam's rice fields. Cursed spirits and ancient secrets. Welcome back to haunted Vietnam, where restless spirits, ancient tombs, and untold spiritual mysteries await you. Tonight we leave behind the bustling streets of the city and step into the heart of the countryside. Hidden among endless rice fields lies a stone mausoleum that at first glance seems silent and majestic. But for generations, it has been shrouded in chilling legends. Every carving, every piece of stone here whispers of both reverence and fear, as if the souls buried beneath never truly found peace. The journey begins with a long stone path, stretching like a spine across the open fields. It is perfectly straight, leading directly to the heart of the mausoleum. On either side, rows of neatly trimmed trees form a natural corridor. In daylight, they stand orderly and peaceful, but in the haze of early morning or under the dim glow of the moon, they twist into eerie silhouettes. Many locals swear they have seen these shapes move like human figures, some bowing their heads, others standing tall as if watching silently. At the end of the path stands the imposing stone gate, flanked by two towering pillars covered in intricate carvings. Each motif tells a story: lotus flowers for purity, clouds for eternity, dragons for power. Guarding the entrance are two white stone lions, their eyes carved so sharply they seem alive. The caretaker of the site claims that during storms, when lightning flashes across the fields, the lions' eyes gleam red like burning coals. Those foolish enough to sneak inside on such nights have run back in terror, convinced they were being watched. Stepping inside, the mausoleum reveals itself as a carefully designed complex. Incense burners, altars, stone lanterns, all carved from heavy blocks of green stone. The artisan's work is remarkable. Dragons curling with open jaws, phoenixes with wings stretched wide, flames licking upward in eternal motion. These are not merely decorations. In ancient belief, each carving served a spiritual function: dragons to repel evil spirits, phoenixes to bless the family with prosperity, fire and clouds to guard the souls of the dead. But the most striking and unusual feature is at the center, a round stone tomb. In Vietnamese funerary tradition, rectangular and square graves are common, representing stability. A circular tomb, however, is rare and always carries deep spiritual meaning. The circle is the symbol of infinity, of endless cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. Yet, it is also seen as a trap. A soul buried in such a tomb may never escape the circle of suffering, condemned to wander forever. Local legend says the round tomb belongs to a clan leader who once ruled these lands with an iron hand. Respected by some, feared and hated by many, he left behind a trail of blood and curses. Even in death, it was said his spirit could not rest. His descendants built the circular tomb to bind his soul, to keep him from returning to haunt the living. But whispers spread that at night, footsteps can be heard pacing around the tomb, circling endlessly as if the restless spirit within still roams. Beside the round tomb lies something even stranger, an ancient stone well. Its structure is heavy and ornate, with dragons carved along its rim. Yet the water inside is never clear. Most of the time, it is shallow and covered in green moss. Villagers fear the well, calling it the eye of the underworld. They say it does not reflect the living, only the dead. Anyone daring enough to look into it at midnight may hear their own name whispered from below. Some stories even speak of pale hands breaking the water's surface before dissolving into nothing. Around the complex grow frangipani trees, their sweet fragrance filling the air. Their blossoms are beautiful white, yellow, blood red. But in Vietnamese culture, frangipani flowers often bloom near graves and are considered messengers between worlds. As petals fall onto the gray stone floor, they resemble drops of fresh blood staining the path. Elders believe every petal that lands within the mausoleum represents another wandering soul bound to this place. The most terrifying stories come from those who dared to test the mausoleum at night. A group of young men once sneaked in under the pale moonlight. They laughed, mocked the spirits, and dared one another to touch the round tomb. But when one of them placed his hand on the cold stone, he froze, eyes wide with horror, gasping, "Someone is standing behind me." The others spun around, but saw nothing except the trees swaying in the wind. That boy never recovered. His health declined rapidly, and on the 49th day after the incident, he died. His family was convinced the curse of the round tomb had claimed his soul. Other villagers report hearing eerie chanting at dawn, as if monks were praying inside the mausoleum, though it is always empty. Farmers walking the fields early in the morning sometimes glimpse a woman in a long white dress walking slowly down the stone path, only for her figure to dissolve into the mist before their eyes. To outsiders, this mausoleum is a place of extraordinary craftsmanship. Its carvings and design are a testament to ancient stone artistry. But to the people who live nearby, it is far more than that. It is a place where the veil between life and death is dangerously thin. A place where the dead are not silent and the living never feel truly alone. A mausoleum standing silently in the middle of the rice fields. To some, it is a work of art. To others, it is a prison for restless spirits. The round tomb, the ancient well, the falling petals, are they symbols of eternal reverence or signs of souls forever bound? What do you believe? Would you dare to walk that stone path at midnight and face whatever waits in the shadows? Don't forget to subscribe to Haunted Vietnam, where we uncover the hidden legends of ancient tombs and haunted places. Because in Vietnam, death never truly means the end.